Badger senior Aya Johnson joins us here in Wisconsin.golf, and Aya, a U.S. Women's Amateur is kind of new territory. What was it like out there in this first round of stroke play qualifying?
It was a lot of fun out there. Started out pretty well and kind of started making some bogeys in the middle, and I had a double kind of towards the end, so I followed that up with 2 birdies and finished with 2 birdies and a par. So it was a good finish, but I'm a little disappointed in the middle of my round. So.
Sure. What did you learn about yourself out there today, and what was the feeling on the first tee, and how did that change as you got in the round?
I wasn't really nervous. I was just trying to go out and play and wasn't really thinking about anything. I know when I played in the USAM 4 years ago, I was really, really nervous the first day, but it was a lot different this year. So, you know, I'm kind of disappointed, but there's always tomorrow, so I can always move up tomorrow.
Well, but you gave yourself a lot of chances, and out here, I mean, the pins were in places that, you know, sometimes you couldn't make birdies all the time, but you kept giving yourself chances. Were you happy with, you know, the number that you saw today, and eventually those will start going in?
Right, yeah. No, I gave myself a lot of opportunities on, especially the back 9 where I started. So, you know, you can't make everything, and you gotta just give yourself those opportunities, and once they drop, they'll start dropping. So hopefully tomorrow, that'll be the day.
But what does it say too about you that I heard you were frustrated at your double bogey,
Yes.
and that you come back with back-to-back birdies? Then it looked like you were trying to make that one coming up the hill here on 18 to go.
I got a
3 in
little
row.
aggressive because I was leaving my uphill putt short all day.
Sure.
So I just was trying to get it to the hole, and maybe it would go in. But yeah, a little aggressive, but I made the comeback putt. So no, I'm really proud of myself for making those 2 birdies on the home stretch there.
And to be playing in this with all the injuries that you've had to battle, what does that say, and how proud are you of yourself just being here?
Yeah, I never really expected to play in another USAM, especially after my back, and I'm just, you know, we played 2 practice rounds, so I played 36 holes the last 2 days, so this was my 54-hole, you know, day, and I'm still hanging in there. I can still hit the shots. I'm feeling great, so I've overcome a lot, emotionally and physically, so it's really good to be here.
And I asked Tess this question. I mean, neither one of you, for different reasons, were, you know, in the lineup for the Big Tens or the regional. What does it mean for you two to be here, knowing that, you know, you guys, you know, potentially could play a very critical role in filling some holes this fall?
Right. Yeah, I just, you know, I hope we can use this as momentum to get better, and then to show up in the fall ready to go and ready to get in that lineup and play all season, all year.
And do you feel good right now? I mean, is there at this point, is there anything when you're out there that you've changed to make sure that you know, don't put yourself in a position where you have to constantly think about the back?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a really good place right now, so yeah, that's, you know, I'm not swinging, you know, guarded or slow or,
Sure,
you know, trying to hit points, and I'm just swinging, and when I do really swing at it, that's when I hit it the best. So, you know, I kind of have to forget about my back and just swing.
your tempo on the 9 that I followed you was really good in terms of the way you went about things out there. You gave yourself a lot of chances. Tested too when I followed her. Do you approach it mentally any different now? I mean, almost from a standpoint of is there any part of you that says, I'm just happy to be out here and I don't need to get stressed by, you know, maybe missing this fairway by 2 yards like
Yeah.
maybe you used to?
Yeah, I mean, I want to make match play.
Yeah.
That's obviously the goal, but if you force it, it's not gonna go your way most of the
Right.
time. And this course is very fair off the tee. Coming into the green, it's pretty fair. I think the hard part about this course are the greens.
Mhm.
So when you give yourself opportunities and don't make the 8 to 10 footers, I think, you know, not everyone makes all of those putts, and especially here, I think that's where it's gonna get some people, you know, missing some birdie opportunities. So I just want to keep giving myself opportunities like that and make par and move on to the next hole, I guess. No
So
doubles.
will you be looking at scores, and, you know, obviously you look at where you are going into tomorrow? Do you have to take any type of different strategy based on where you are in relation to 64? When you take the tee tomorrow?
My game plan doesn't really change. I just want to go out there, golf, and hit the fairways, hit the greens, and if I make some putts, then great. But, you know, I can't force anything, and I can't hold back either. So
And as I so often do, I save the best question for last. You ready for this one?
yeah.
what it was like to have the tallest caddy in the field
Tallest
on the back. Maybe,
well,
maybe.
No, I think he was the tallest caddy on the field.
Okay.
Well, I've heard him say his height about 500 times this week. So
Really?
yes.
People ask him.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Does he
Yeah.
follow that up with, I also golf at the University of
I
Wisconsin?
know. Well, he gets either how tall are you or do you play basketball? So.
and,
Yeah.
and was he good out there today to
Yeah.
keep you calm?
Yeah. Well, after the double, I got a little heated. But,
I heard you told him to go away for a while.
Yeah.
But that you would tell any caddy that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it worked.
It did. Yeah. I'll ask for some tips on the greens, like with some lines.
Okay.
I mean, just these greens are tough.
Yeah.
You know, you have to stay below the hole, which I think makes it more difficult when you're hitting your approach shot
Right.
because you feel like you have to hit it in a certain spot on the green, which
Sure.
kind of tightens you up a little bit. But
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you look like a good combo out there, so
Thanks.
hopefully it works for you tomorrow.
I know. Hopefully, yes.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.